In the name of Allah, the most compassionate, the most merciful, I am Abdul Khaliq. Dear friend, being a humble person, showing and showing, exhibiting humility, that is really nice. And the people who are found doing it, these people are usually liked, you know. So, but there are certain other things which works upon our psyche, which works upon, you know, upon our future performance, and so many other things as well. So this is whatever and wherever we have performed better in the past, I think we need to get a video clip which is, if we can make a video clip in the mind only. If at all we don't have in our cell phone, in our smartphone, no problem. At least we can visualize it. We can visualize it when we were performing very good, when we were scoring something really good, when we were getting appreciation and liking by the people. I think we need to make a kind of video. The video clip is actually there inside our mind, but we need to keep refreshing it. We need to keep invigorating it. We need to make it more. We need to make it look more and more and more real. So that is something precious. That is something precious indeed. Why do I call it something precious? Because, dear friends, we need certain things. There are certain psychological needs of ours. We need to understand those psychological needs, and we should try to fulfill those psychological needs as well. So what are those psychological needs? One thing is a kind of self esteem, having a kind of self esteem, that is really important. What is this self esteem? This is being satisfied, or about our capabilities, about our abilities, about our about our track record, about our future perspective, performance, etc., etc. So self esteem is really important. And if at all a person is not having a good self esteem, this actually means that the person will remain in turmoil, mentally, psychologically. The person will be quite dissatisfied one. The person will be feeling, experiencing a kind of anxiety as well. So it is really important that these psychological needs are understood well, and these psychological needs are are fulfilled. So to be able to understand and to be able to fulfill those psychological needs, I think we need to have a kind of video clip of our better performance in our inside our mind, and we are usually having it. Simply we need to keep refreshing it again and again, by visualizing it, by re-watching it, by re-screening it, by re-watching it again and again. This viewing of it, with the vivid details, I think it will give us a kind of self-esteem. Self-esteem is the need and the necessity of each and every one of us. Self-esteem, a good amount, a reasonable amount of self-esteem is needed by each and every person, and it is this self-esteem actually which makes us confident. It generates self-confidence. A kind of self-esteem we do have will generate an equal amount of self-confidence. Self-confidence is very very important for the for each and every individual, and so is the self-esteem. Dear friend, not only that we need to watch it again and again, rather we need to tell ourselves again and again that I shall be able to perform even better in the future, inshallah. In the future, I shall be able to perform even better. This is what we need to assert, this is what we need to reassert. And also, as for each and every good performance of ours is concerned, I think it should be shared with the people. It should be talked about with the people, because once we are talking about it and telling it to the people, this means the people will keep upgrading their opinion about us. They will keep upgrading their opinion about us. They will try to they will have an opportunity to understand that we are really a capable person, and we not only that we performed very well in our past life, rather we will be able to do the same, rather we will be able to do even better in the future as well. So they we might get a good role, we might get a good role, really good role to perform. we might get a good role to perform. That is really important. We will be liked, we will be cherished, and we will be considered as somebody who is really capable if at all we are found sharing it with the rest of the people, and we will be getting enough amount of self-esteem and self-confidence as well. And dear friends, I think you would have seen definitely certain people, not only that they are always sharing the stories like this one with their friends, rather they are seen exaggerating in these stories a lot as well. They exaggerate, they keep inflating, and they keep telling the things which are not so true. Why? Because they want to be respected, they want to be liked, and they want to be considered as somebody who is a talented, who is a capable person, who is this and who is that. So I think that being a humble person, showing the humility, that is good and that should be appreciated. But the trouble is that who is going to do whatever we ourselves need to do? If at all we don't become an advocate of ourselves, if at all we are not presenting properly to other people, so what is going to happen then? I think nobody is going to do that for us. If at all we are a commoner and we don't belong to a privileged class, especially in the case like this one, I think that nobody will come forward to appreciate us. And those people who are not even as good as we are, those people who are not as good as we are, they people will keep getting better and better rule in the society. And we will start thinking that there is no value of the talents, of the capabilities, of the commitments, of the truthfulness, and of the better performance. We will keep saying this again and again, and these are definitely the negative remarks, these are definitely the negative comments. And if at all we want to avoid that sort of negativity, then we need to understand that wherever I performed better, I should be visualizing it again and again, and I should be sharing it with the people again and again, so that on the one hand I should be getting the self esteem and the self confidence, on the other hand the people will be able to understand us better, and we might expect a kind of better role in the society in the future. Thank you.